G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Timmy's Tours. This is part 2 of our trip from the Baxter Cliffs, Bill Bunya Dunes, Israelite Bay, all the way back to Esperance. So in the first episode we made our way from the Baxter Cliffs to where we are now, Israelite Bay. In this episode we're going to continue and we're going to finish up in Esperance, as much coastline as we can possibly follow. So stick around and I'll show you guys exactly how to do it. So we've left Israelite Bay and we're making our way down what's called Fisheries Road. The telegraph track actually turns into Fisheries Road, so that's where it changes its name. Now I just want to make a point out, we're crossing these mud flats here and it's very, very important that you stick to the track, because if you don't stick to the track and you break through the crust of these mud flats, trust me, you're going to find yourself in a world of hurt. You're going to be stuck there for a very long time, and this area is extremely remote. So stick to the tracks and you'll be fine. Fisheries Road for quite some time. The first section from Israelite Bay was sand, but as you start making your way towards Esperance it changes a little bit. It gets a bit gravelly and really corrugated. Now the only little tip that I can give you for the corrugations is reduce your tyre pressures. I'm running 18 PSI at the moment and it's soaking them up a hell of a lot better than it would be if you're trying to drive down here at 32 or 35 or something like that. Righto, so we've just made our first stop from Israelite Bay, and that is Poison Creek. And I'll tell you what an absolute gem of a spot. Beautiful, pristine white beach over there, nice rocky outcrop over here. We might even come back for a fish later on, I'll see how we go. We're currently camped back up the road a little bit at Seal Creek campsite. You do have to pay there, but it's only $8 a night, and I'm very happy for that $8. We've got a rainwater tank full of water, we've got our own little table at camp, we've got a toilet, and we've got cooking facilities. So really for $8, can't complain. I just might see us back at camp and I'll show you around. Now we've just worked our way around the granite outcrop at Poison Creek. Let's go for a little bit of a look. I reckon there'd be some awesome fishing up these rocks, but we can't do it. It's too dangerous. This wind is still trying to rip your bloody skin off. So here we are at Seal Creek campground. It's the one that I was just telling you about before. Give you a quick little look around of our camp. Real basic one tonight, because we're leaving first thing in the morning. Get your own little table. The camper trailer's up there. Coal swag. So in the morning, once we leave here, I'll show you the facilities that I was talking about on the way out. They're just around that way. I think there's about 12 sites here. No booking required that I'm aware of. Just pay your fees up at that little station up there and slip your little docket in the front there. So we're number 5. And yeah, you're good to go. Oh well, I'll see you tomorrow morning probably. Unless we go for a fish tonight, then I'll film stuff. But yeah, if not, tomorrow we've got a big coastal run and I hope everything goes well. Thomas Fisheries track, which I think was 7 kilometres from the sign to Thomas Fisheries. But like I said, we're hopefully going to get past there onto the beach to Thomas River. Now, we didn't do any fishing last night. Look, I went back to camp, we were planning on it, but I sat down and I had a beer and I said to Cole, mate, I can't be bothered. I just want to chill, relax and have a few beers. And I think Cole was feeling exactly the same way, weren't you, Cole?
I was, yep.
He was. We've been flat out pretty much the whole time. But in saying that, we've had a ball, we've had an absolute ball, but it's just been like we haven't had a rest, or you know, it's been non-stop doing stuff. So anyway, that's why. So we're making our way down the Thomas Fisheries track, and guys, this right here is what I was absolutely dreading. That epic coastal run back to Thomas River, which I wanted to show you, no longer can. Mate, I'm spewing. I now have to backtrack a hell of a long way. What an absolute bummer. Devastated, but nothing I can do about it. Yeah, what can I say? Sorry guys, sorry Cole.
The way it is.
We'll move on, do what we can do. Col and I have just been discussing what we're going to do about this. Now, we're going to backtrack, there's no other way around it, but what we're going to do is we're still going to go to Thomas River. We're going to add an extra day to our trip because I really want to see that coastline and I really want to show you that too. So we'll head to Thomas River via the gravel roads, not the coast, and when we get there I'll show you around. Okay guys, here's a reason to take it easy out on these roads here. I saw this guy and I just missed him myself, but he's happy with sticking back in the bush. Come over here, Cole. Oh, yep, nice blue tongue. Blue tongue lizard, bobtail, another name for him. Off you go. So our backtracking hasn't worked out too bad actually. We went back to the end of Poison Creek Road and we took a left-hand turn down a road called Maryvale Road, which is a four-wheel drive road, or track only. And this is going to link back up to Thomas River Road, which will take us into Thomas River. The only thing we're really missing out on is that nice coastal beach run, but we'll check out the beach once we're there. So the old Maryvale Road, which gets a bit tight in places. It's not a bad drive actually, to tell you the truth. So we made our way down to Thomas River, which is a beautiful spot here. We actually now are in Dolphin Cove. Thomas River is just on the other side of those rocks over there. There's like lots of different bays around here you can explore. Now the campground is full, so we're not going to stay here. We're going to make our way to Alexander Bay and hopefully stay there the night. I just thought I'd give you a quick look around this area. That beach behind me, over there, that's the beach that I was going to come in on. Four-wheel drive all the way along it to get here. But obviously that's not what we could do this morning, so things changed, but you get that. For now, we're going to have to head back to Alexander Bay like I previously just said, and see if we can find somewhere to camp tonight. Welcome to Alexander Bay. We got here yesterday after a few mishaps. We missed out on Thomas River, but I tell you what, I'm not concerned because I'm going to put it out there. I think this beach, Alexander Bay, is one of the best beaches you're going to come across in Western Australia. That is my personal opinion. Now this morning, Cole got us out of bed at the crack of dawn. We went fishing, went for a bit of a drive up the rocks, so I'll show you what we got up to. So Cole got me up bright and early this morning, pretty much at the crack of dawn to go fishing. He's down that way, I don't know how he's going. So I got myself another fish. To tell you the truth, I don't even know what he is, but he's gonna go back in the drink. So I tell you what, it's pretty easy to catch fish around here. Righto, so I got myself another herring. I think that's fish number 5 for me. How you going, Cole?
Pretty average actually. Getting a few bites and that's about it. A few nibbles.
Sorry about that, mate.
That's all right.
But hey, they're only little herring. Oh, the first one I got was pretty decent. But hey, I'm still having fun. Loving it. Hello. Got a little seal swimming out in front of us here. Yeah, look at that. It's all happening here at Alexander Bay. I hope you can see it on the GoPro. Hello, buddy. Come say g'day. Hey. Righto. So for the rest of the day, this is probably us. Chilling out on the beach, having a fish, just doing whatever you want to do. We booked this place for 4 nights. Because we worked out yesterday, it was a public holiday, long weekend, and that's why all the accommodation was taken. So from here, we're not going to move for 4 days. Living the dream, Cole, or what?
Living the dream, mate.
Living the dream.
Magic spot, guys. Magic.
Well, would you have a look at the view behind me? We did not know this was here. We got some inside information from the good old mate camp host up at camp there. That out there is absolutely awesome. He told me about this beach, which is really short. I'm trying to make my way over there now. Paul, if you point the camera over in that direction, hopefully you can pick it up. That's the beach I'm trying to get to. And I've got a little story that he told me about, if I can find it. So we've been walking for a fair old way now. I'm trying to find what I'm looking for. I haven't found it, but what I think I have found is the top of the bloody world. What I'm actually looking for is a hut. And old mate at the camp told me there was a hut out here and someone was growing, well, let's say, lots and lots of tomato plants. Didn't work out for him. He ended up in jail, but the hut is still around here somewhere. Mate, it must be in a good hiding spot because I can't find it, but what I did find on the way up were little water catchments that he set up to water his tomato plants. So I'm gonna head back down the rock, I'll point them out, and we're getting to the time now where I have to head back to camp because honestly it looks like it's gonna rain, and I think it took us about an hour and a half to get here, so that means an hour and a half to get back. So anyway, I'll show you the little water catchments, and then we'll head back to camp. So this is one of the little water catchments that I was talking about where he collected his water for his tomato plants. So we're close, we've got to be close. I've followed the path I've been told to follow, but I just can't find that hut. So I'm actually inside another quite large water catchment. Got a bit of effort here. You've got the concrete on the outside, you can't see it, but on the outside there's Rio bar, the whole works. So we had a nice little setup. We all know those tomato plants, they can bring you a fair bit of coin, so it's probably why it's gone to the effort. Oh well, he got sprung. Okay, so it's a new day. I saw my mate back at the camp last night. I explained that I couldn't find the hut, but I found the water catchments. And he re-explained how to find the hut, and here we are, we found it. As he was telling me, there's not much left of it. It's been gutted. I'll give you a quick look around. So this is where he was living while he was growing his tomato plants. And apparently he had quite a good setup in here. But as you know, people come, they vandalise, they take things, all that kind of stuff, and that's what's happened here. Anyway, I'm glad I found it because I just love setting off on little missions like that. You get a bit of inside information, and then you go for a bit of explore, and you do your best to find it, and we found it, so I'm real happy with that. Well, I tell you what, it's another magic day in the bay. I'm going to be really sad to leave this place, but today, Col and I is going to chill out on the beach over there, have a fish, see what we can get. Maybe nothing. I don't really care. This is epic. Unfortunately this morning we had to pack up and leave Alexander Bay. What an absolute gem of a spot. Highly recommend checking it out. Now I've just pulled onto Cape Legrand Beach, or Legrand Beach, which you enter from Cape Legrand National Park. You do have to pay to enter the national park. However, I've got a yearly parks pass, so I'm not concerned about that. I'm not too sure how much it is for the day. Now it's a 22-kilometre beach run from the entry point back to Esperance. Fantastic drive. Awesome way to finish the trip. I'll see you when we arrive at Wiley Rock. To finish this adventure. We started all the way back in Belladonna and worked our way along the coast back to Esperance. I had an absolute blast. I hope you did too, Cole. I know you're behind the camera, mate, but this wind, there's nothing I can do about it. Guys, thanks heaps for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I really do appreciate it. Please do like, subscribe, and drop me a comment, and I'll see you on the next one.